do feel compelled to respond to that contribution. The idea that you would measure the health of an economy, whether it be the New South Wales economy or the Australian economy or any jurisdiction for that matter, by the level of debt is false economics, to be quite frank. To compare Argentina with New South Wales is a false dichotomy. In New South Wales, notwithstanding the fact that under this Treasurer debt has been coming down, the ability of one to service that debt is what matters. And debt can be a good thing if it's borrowed on behalf of servicing the people that you're elected to look after. And that's exactly what's happening in this state. And those opposite know, including the honourable member, that we got elected on a platform of lifting the wage cap and restoring frontline workers who were totally disrespected, had their wages suppressed, and the outsourcing of government roles and responsibilities to the private sector, which patently failed the New South Wales taxpayer. Now, if you look at things like gross national product and gross state product per head of GDP, Australia and this state is almost second to none in the world. And the idea that you would compare a country like Argentina, which, as the Treasurer pointed out, runaway inflation, have a look at the equality indexes. The spread of wealth and income is really what matters. And the fact is that in Australia we have a modern, vibrant, successful social democracy, largely thanks to the time that this party has in government, both federally and state, but I admit there are times when the Liberal Party's done some good things too. But there is a pact here, a social pact, whereby we run a social democracy based on equality of opportunity, equality of outcomes, and the access to decent health, education and a decent living. And I think you'll find that if you start to compare the granular level of things like Gini coefficients, equality index, GDP per capita, gross state product per capita, you'll find that this state does exceedingly well thanks to the stewardship of the Treasurer and the Minister for Finance and indeed the Minns government at large. And I think it's fraught with danger when we hold up billionaires who might cut government debt and looks good on a balance sheet for conservative economists, and yet the people who are suffering most and need it the most are suffering worse than ever. So those sorts of comparisons are very crude and they're an accurate portrayal of the real picture.